understand the law of branding, understand the law of one word branding. You might be saying, yaar, JorrDaar khamad jao yaar, maja aayegi. You know, so that brand recall, that IP building is something which I am aiming for. And we are taking this snapshot of NFT holders of JorrParivar, and on this Diwali, that is gonna be next 1 to 2 months, airdropping 10% of this 3 CR profit to all our NFT holders who are snapshotted on 6th August. So, hai na, keep on executing silently and let the world talk about your actions. So around 22 IPs, there might be 100 different.
So before starting anything else, first question is, एक साल होने वाले हैं JorrParivar को. What are you feeling? How are you feeling?
Obviously, I'm feeling infinite love and unlimited gratitude for the परिवार itself, because वो लोग है तो JorrParivar आज है वैसा है. Because I still remember those 30 days Zoom Q&A session which I gave for free against those 2 t-shirts, and on an average there were 30 to 40 people on the Zoom call for 30 days in the month of July, and then we launched it in the month of August, and on the first day itself almost like everyone bought NFTs. So at that point in time also I had the same infinite love and unlimited gratitude for all those people, and I still have it because I believe 95% of them still have JorrParivar. So they are holding NFTs while the 2021 year was all about flipping NFTs. And if people are holding JorrParivar, they are believing in JorrParivar, they are experiencing JorrDaar experiences as well, which we have clearly over-delivered at least in 1 year. And moving further, it would be the same case in JorrDaar way.
Crazy. Alright, so 1 year ago, did you even think that JorrParivar would be at a place that it is right now? What was your thought? What was your vision, and what have you accomplished? What is like the current status?
So 1 year ago when I was launching, I was just thinking that how I'll provide the best Zoom calls and Q&A sessions at bronze, silver and gold levels. How I'll, throw dinner experiences which are promised as the utility in gold level. But then eventually as we we progressed within like 2 or 3 months. We started within like August, we launched August, September, October. Within 2 months we had Jor Films. So within those initial first or 1.5 months itself, I realized that this is something which we can always upgrade. And I can keep on adding, keep on, upgrading my own self as an operator of running the business, and keep on adding more and more JorrDaar experiences for people. And that's where we started with Jor Films. We delivered Jor boxes, and then in 2022 we evolved in that as well, and that's where every Jor thing is becoming now JorrDaar thing. So that's where it was not Jor event, it was JorrDaar event. That's where it won't be JP Con, it would be JorrDaar conference. And one thing which will be, when a building is built, the foundation always remain the same. Only the top floors, only the floors, they keep on changing. Unka color change hoga, unka, flooring change hoga. That maintenance might keep on changing, keep on upgrading. But the foundation, you cannot change the foundation. Varna to building gir jayegi, right? So I believe JorrParivar, उसमें JorrDaar परिवार या ऐसा कुछ नहीं करूँगा मैं, वो JorrParivar ही रहेगा. Why? Because that is a foundation, that is like the OG NFT project on which there would be so many JorrDaar things now, which I would call as JorrDaar Businesses, जिसमें से JorrDaar event हो गया, JorrDaar conference हो गया, JorrDaar merchandise होगा कल सुबह उठ के, where we have these kind of JorrDaar t-shirts, so many things like JorrDaar, बहुत सारी JorrDaar चीज़ें होगी, JorrDaar cafe होगा कल सुबह उठ के. If we skyrocket in 2027 and if I become very good friends with a taxi company, which you know right now are Ola, Meru, Uber, जो भी है 2027 में I don't know what will happen, you know. So if I become very very good friends at that point in time and we collaborate with them, there would be JorrDaar Taxi as well, JorrDaar Cabs as well, and NFT holders at that point in time might be getting 50% off on every single ride for lifetime as long as they scan the code which would be there on the seats itself. They just have to scan and they will get, just like at the end of the ride right now, people scan for Google Pay or something, right? They will scan the NFT code and the payment would be done. And the beauty it is in automation, you know, it is on automation. You cannot fake it. So the code will only be scanned with 50% off if you have NFT, or else you'll have to pay 100%. So everyone can sit in the JorrDaar cab, but everyone have to pay 100% except only the JorrParivar holders. They will be getting 50% off automation because MetaMask से जब scan करेंगे, they will be verified as an NFT holder of JorrParivar. Consumer blockchain.
So the JorrDaar event happened almost a month ago, and that was the lowest point in the bear market, I would say, in the crypto world. So shouldn't have you stayed at home and like saved and मतलब चुप रहना चाहिए था ना, बाकी प्रोजेक्ट जैसे चुप थे. तो
हमने वही किया. मैं परिवार के साथ ही था, मैं चुप ही रहा, बस मैं एग्जीक्यूट कर रहा था चुप रह के. साइलेंट एग्जीक्यूशन स्किल्स, यू नो, वो है ना, कीप ऑन एग्जीक्यूटिंग साइलेंटली and let the world talk about your actions. That's exactly what happened. मैं चुप रहा, मैं bear market में भी चुप ही रहा, but I was just always raw, authentic, and sticking to the roots of me saying NFTs are just another way of branding and marketing any business online, which is now eventually being termed as consumer blockchain. कल सुबह उठ के कुछ और नाम होगा, ये वो, but at the end of the day, whatever, whether it is NFTs, whether it is XYZ, whether it is ABC, whether it is whatever the name we call it as in 2032, it would just be treated as another way of branding and marketing any business. So the better you are as a business person, an individual, the better you would be able to use this blockchain technology for your brand and businesses.
So what's next for JorrParivar? 1 year gone and a lot of JorrDaar things happened. So what's the plan for 22-23?
2022, obviously the biggest thing which we are planning right now is JorrDaar conference, which we are trying to do in the month of November. Still yet not fixed. I don't know while this video might come, we might just post-produce this, or maybe if it is released before we launch the date, then somewhere in the description it might be written, or around this episode. But yeah, JorrDaar conference is something which we are aiming to be a huge success, at least 10x times more than what JorrDaar event was, because that's how the IPs are gonna build. Carrying forward, you know, 2023, 2024, I'm building IPs, JorrDaar Word. We are trying to apply for trademark in almost 7 to 8 different classes of government of India. So merchandise will come, JorrDaar merchandise, everything would come, just like a skyscraper. जो building की बात मैं अभी कर रहा था, that a building is built, foundation remains the same. So foundation would be JorrDaar, floors would be, you know, JorrDaar 3 BHK, JorrDaar 4 BHK, वो सब अलग अलग होगा, but it would be JorrDaar. That's what the next couple of years or maybe decades would all be about. It is not just IP building of these characters, which are, you know, let's say this is authentic content share. So we are not just building these IPs. Using these IPs, there would be so many different things in JorrDaar ways. That is what the idea is. People are still not getting this concept. People are still thinking. So there are 3 different levels of people understanding the NFT world right now. Number 1, people think that NFTs are just JPEGs. That is level number 1. Level number 2 is people are now being aware about the utility part and they are thinking, okay fine, जो characters है वो IP हो गया तो IP built होगा. Just like VFriends है, just like JorrParivar है, just like Board Ape Yacht Club है जो अलग तरीके से IP building में है. क्रिप्टो पंक्स है, अलग तरीके से आईपी बिल्डिंग में है. सो वो लेवल 2 है जहाँ पर लोग समझ रहे हैं कि ओनली दीज IPs आर बीइंग बिल्ट. And the third level, which is where I am currently right now as a business person, and I want my viewers and JorrParivar to be at, is that understand the law of branding, understand the law of one word branding. जब मैं शॉपिंग बोलता हूँ, आपके दिमाग में अभी कुछ वेबसाइट्स आई होगी, कुछ ब्रांड्स आई होगी, जैसे कि Amazon है. अगर मैं शूज़ की बात कर रहा हूँ, आपके दिमाग में कुछ आइडिया आएगा. ओके, नाइकी, प्यूमा, ये ब्रांड्स आ रही है, राइट? सो ये जो वन वर्ड ब्रांडिंग का लॉ है ना, वो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. इफ आई से फ्लाइट, दैट वन वर्ड फ्लाइट विच इज इन डे टू डे लैंग्वेज, डे टू डे कम्युनिकेशन ऑफ ह्यूमन बीइंग्स, वो जब वन वर्ड बोल रहे हैं तो कौन सा ब्रांड याद आ रहा है? दैट इज द लॉ ऑफ वन वर्ड ब्रांडिंग, जिस पे मैं काम कर रहा हूँ. एंड दैट इज वेयर जोरदार वुड बी सिग्निफिकेंट, बिकॉज इन डे टू डे लाइफ वी कॉन्स्टेंटली से यार जोरदार लग रहा है, यार हेयर स्टाइल जोरदार है, यार कपड़े जोरदार लाया, चलो जोरदार तालियां बजा दो. रियलिटी शोज में होस्ट भी बोलते हैं ये लोग. सो या दैट आई एम ट्राइंग टू बिल्ड एज एन IP, ताकि अगर आप गुजरात में हो एंड इफ यू आर हैविंग खमन, ढोकड़ा, यू नो, फूड, एनीथिंग, यू माइट बी सेइंग यार जोरदार खमन जाओ यार, मजा आएगी. इफ यू आर इन, लेट्स सपोज राइट नाउ वी आर इन बैंगलोर ट्रैवलिंग, going to a place right now to meet a couple of people. So in Bangalore, if you are there, we just had some samosa and we loved it. So people in Bangalore also should be saying that, okay fine, yaar jordar samosa hai yaar, you know. So that brand recall, that IP building is something which I am aiming for, and that kind of IP building cannot be done in 1 year, 2 year. That is a consistent effort, which is where consistent चींटी जैसे IPs would relate. That is where consistent चींटी जैसे comic books will relate to a 13-year-old kid, जो कि 10 साल के बाद 23-year-old dude होगा, you do that होगा, girl, boy, whosoever he or she might be. 10 साल से वो brand recall उसको consistent चींटी का मिलेगा in a funny, entertaining way. That's where they would be like, okay fine, मुझे consistent चींटी वाला बैग चाहिए, consistent चींटी वाला, you know, wallet चाहिए, कैमरा चाहिए, and that would be a जोरदार कैमरा, having consistent चींटी on it. So plenty of things. जैसे ये कैमरा अभी है, कैनन का कैमरा, लेकिन उसके ऊपर रोड का माइक है. So you're not getting that point. So what if that Rode and Canon both are one single brand? That is what I am aiming for right now as an ecosystem. And JorrParivar NFT holders will always be silently some kind of business partners in all these venture. Tomorrow if I launch this camera company in 2026, and if the camera sales are worth, let's say 10 CR per year, we make a profit, very low profit, let's suppose, of 3 CR, 30% only, 30% profit, net profit. Then in the NFT smart contract in 2026, we'll say, okay fine, on 6th August 2026, we are taking this snapshot of NFT holders of JorrParivar, and on this Diwali, that is gonna be next 1 to 2 months, we would be airdropping 10% of this 3 CR profit to all our NFT holders who are snapshotted on 6th August 2026, something like that. Now that would be kind of a Diwali bonus. और आप समझो, JorrParivar NFTs is a collection of 1254 NFTs only. So tomorrow, if there are one unique holders, जो कभी नहीं होगा, because there would be multiple token holders always. So max to max, I feel there would be a unique community of 600 to 700 to 800 people. Chalo, right? Now, if we calculate right now 3 CR का 10% is 30 lakhs. 30 lakhs divided by 800. It comes to 3,750 rupees. Okay? Which is a very small amount. But ये फ्री का पैसा है जो दिवाली पे बोनस मिलेगा. 2026 में भी बहुत सारे ऐसे होंगे जिनका सैलरी 15,000 होगा, 20,000 होगा. अब 20,000 के ऊपर जब 4,000 के करीबन बोनस मिलता है ना, that is a lot of money for a lot of people. And this is just one thing which I am telling. By 2026, I am just building IPs and businesses. So, if overall JorrParivar as a business generates a revenue of 100 CR, alright, then 10% now becomes 10 CR. All I'm trying to do is I'm trying to make sure that my JorrParivar NFT holders don't have to go to Google and YouTube and search for how to earn passive income in 2026, 2032. They just have to hold NFT and believe in the operator, believe in the jockey, believe in JorrParivar as a collective product, a business, or whatever you want to call.
So 2021 was the year of the NFTs. I guess most like whether it be in terms of sales volume or price, it was the greatest year for NFTs. And the thing that came into picture, the new term was PFP. What would be the new term in 2022 and moving further?
It's too early for us to say anything about that because right now all terms are generic terms. Just a second. Hello? So all the terms would be very generic terms. I mean, all the terms right now, are very generic terms like NFTs. What I see as NFTs is it's a technology on blockchain, right? But then eventually now in 2021 there were terms like PFPs who are art collectibles, and now we are talking about NFT utilities where art is not that important, but what you are providing as access or something is important. Moving further in 2022, what has happened is NFT utilities are now eventually being considered into consumer blockchain, right? So terms are changing. We don't know what it would be, but collectively I visualize this as these kind of layers. Like on the top there is internet, all right, and now there is blockchain. I don't know whether blockchain will always stay on internet or not, which is very early to say something like that, but as of now that is the case. Unless you don't have internet, you cannot use blockchain. But yes, there are hardware wallets. So hardware wallets can be connected to your laptop and then can be accessed. But again, internet का कहीं ना कहीं तो आ ही रहा है. So I feel right now this is the scenario. Internet on the top, then blockchain technologies, जहाँ पर बहुत सारी technologies है. It can be Bitcoin blockchain technology, it can be Ethereum blockchain technology, it can be Polygon blockchain technology, it can be Solana, it can be so many other things. Individual blockchain technologies have their own currency to transact upon, to do something on that blockchain technology. So when you are buying an NFT, you are using a native currency called Ether, which people call Ethereum. So ETH, the currency name is Ether, not even Ethereum. Ethereum is a blockchain technology, right? So वो लोग समझ ही नहीं रहे that let's suppose even if you have Bitcoin, you cannot buy anything on Ethereum blockchain directly using Bitcoin, right? You have to convert your money into some Ethereum mediator, use karo, bridge, ye wo, blah blah blah, XYZ. So I don't know what it would be called moving further, but this is what I understand. Internet, blockchain technologies, native cryptocurrencies on those blockchain technologies, and using those native currencies, products are being built which are oftentimes right now also known as dApps, decentralized applications. But there is always a debate right now in the market, क्या ये सही में decentralization है या centralization है? Because there's somewhere down the line I feel that 100% decentralization मुझे अगले 10 साल तक possible नहीं दिख रहा है. 100% won't be there. Plus it is also subjective to subjective, object to object. It is very too early to say all these things. So terms मालूम नहीं है, but all these things would be there. So I see as 4 levels. To summarize, internet, blockchain, native currency on that blockchain, and then using that native currency on the 4th level, you are as consumers doing something, which can be buying NFTs, which can be building dApps, which can you borrowing or taking loan, lending, staking, blah blah blah, XYZ. That is the 4th layer which I am seeing right now.
Okay, so simple question, give me an alpha.
Alpha is buy all 22 IPs of JorrParivar, at least one each. Meaning, अगर ये authentic content share है, irrespective of gold, silver or bronze, try to have one authentic content share. Try to have one unique practical tota. Try to have one unique happy independent Billy. वैसे try to have at least one of all the 22 IPs, because as I mentioned, this is not just an NFT project. This is my business. I'm building IPs. So कल सुबह उठ के सारी IPs के around कुछ ना कुछ चलता रहेगा and आता रहेगा, which would be called as utility or business or IP or I don't know, but एक simple मनुष्य की भाषा में बोलूँ तो फायदा बिजनेस को भी और कंज्यूमर्स या होल्डर्स को भी. तो अगर फ़ायदा चाहिए साथ में नुकसान भी आएगा, मना नहीं कर रहा हूँ, बिकॉज नॉट एवरी बिजनेस वुड बी सक्सेसफुल, नॉट एवरी IP building execution would be successful. There would be a lot of failures, but as I always say, I'm here to win on 33 executions while I'm executing on 100 different things. While majority of the people, they're trying to figure out the perfect 33 ideas and they will never be able to win on all 33. So that's how JorrParivar is going to be built. Around 22 IPs, around 22 IPs, there might be 100 different JorrDaar businesses. That's the alpha.
So will there be a version 2 or a second drop, new characters, anything like that?
I always believe in innovation and evolution. So yes, as I'm speaking, a lot of self-audit process keeps on going in my head. So I keep on saying self-auditing. So I definitely want an IP around that, which might be like self-auditor, something like that. I might just draw a hypothetical character, something like that. I definitely want something around perspective or perception, because I always have a practical perspective towards anything. Just like I was talking to my friend right now, whom I met 15, 17 years later I met today, my school friend. He was also coming to Bangalore, I was coming to Bangalore, and we were sharing ideas, and he asked me so many questions, and for every single question I had a practical answer, a practical perspective, and without even an inch of doubt, he believed in that practical perspective, and he told me that yes, this is something different. I couldn't see that. So if I'm able to see that, I want that IP to be there as a learning process and as an applying process for a lot of kids who would be 10 years down the line, maybe 22-year-old, who then might be in college, or maybe 10 years down the line, I don't even know whether they would go to college or not, because the education system would be evolving. I don't know whether they would be in classes and learning something, virtual world, metaverse, I don't know about that. But yeah, that's how the IPs would be built. I'll keep on observing, I'll keep on studying human behavior, I'll keep on seeing things, looking around and getting practical life experiences, and IPs add hote rahenge. But whatever IPs will be added, I don't know when the next drop would come. But as long as you are holding JorrParivar as an OG NFT project, as an NFT, you'll always have benefits from the next executions or from the future executions, and those benefits will always be coming in a JorrDaar way. बहुत सारी ऐसे consumer, because see wherever I am, I'm just अभी किसी कैब में बैठे, तो कैब का consumer blockchain का मैंने example ले लिया. So all I'm trying to do is I'm trying to see how the businesses are currently run, and then I'm trying to think how it can be there on consumer blockchain and why it should be there. Why का आंसर एक ही चीज़ में आएगा कि if it is on NFTs or via consumer blockchain, consumer को क्या benefit है सबसे पहला. Because right now if I'm scanning, I'm paying money 1,000 rupees for this trip, then what? Then nothing, right? But what if I pay that 1,000 rupees and after every 10 transaction of 1,000 rupees, which is I pay 10,000 rupees, I get a free NFT through smart contract airdropped in my wallet, which is not possible right now through this current system. So those kind of things is something which I'm thinking, and that free NFT would be something like a Mother's Day NFT drop, which I did. Mother's Day NFT drop, which I did this year, has no utility as of now, has no benefits as of now to the holders of JorrParivar NFT, right, who have been airdropped. But I have said that in 2023 something would happen. So that's the point. Even if you, so people who are doing things in the real world right now, try to package that as a product, but that product has to be NFT. Even if that NFT is free right now, you can always upgrade smart contract in that NFT based on that consumer who is holding the NFT's action. वो consumer जो action करता रहेगा अब ये brand के अंदर, उसके अराउंड तुम इसमें हमेशा कुछ ना कुछ फीड कर सकते हो. So you don't need an email list, you don't need anything. All you need is upgrade your smart contract. As long as the NFT is there in the wallet, they will get it. There is no bias system, there is no partiality, कुछ भी नहीं. आपका नाम क्या है भैया?
पुट्टेगौड़ा.
क्या?
पुट्टेगौड़ा.
पुट्टेगौड़ा. उसका मतलब क्या होता है?
क्या?
What's the meaning of that?
मतलब उसका
हिंदी तो नहीं भैया.
अच्छा इंग्लिश भी नहीं. ओ
गूगल ट्रांसलेट.
हाँ, नेटिव लैंग्वेज यहाँ मलयालम है ना? कन्नड़ा. इंग्लिश टू कन्नड़ा ट्रांसलेशन. मीनिंग ऑफ योर नेम. ओके, ये सुनाता हूँ मैं.
ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹೆಸರಿನ ಅರ್ಥ.
सुनाई दी आपको?
ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹೆಸರಿನ ಅರ್ಥ.
पुट्टेगौड़ा.
हाँ. नो, मीनिंग.
हाँ, पुट्टेगौड़ा का मीनिंग.
हाँ. अच्छा नहीं, एक मिनट.
वो क्वेश्चन या फुल टाइप करो ना.
What is the meaning of your name? कितना डिफरेंस है?
ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹೆಸರಿನ ಅರ್ಥವೇನು?
अर्थ आया. हाँ.
पुट्टे.
ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹೆಸರಿನ ಅರ್ಥವೇನು?
No?
अब कन्नड़ा में ही बोलो, अपन इधर ट्रांसलेट
कन्नड़ में भैया नेम पुट्टेगौड़ा.
हाँ, नेम पुट्टेगौड़ा. मीनिंग? नो मीनिंग.
ये फैमिली नेम है या फिर आपका फर्स्ट नेम है?
फर्स्ट नेम.
ये
फर्स्ट नेम. What is the meaning of?
अरे
Okay.
नहीं, वो समझ गए बट
हाँ,
उनको
मालूम ही नहीं है मीनिंग ही. हाँ. What is the what is your age?
ನಿನ್ನ ವಯಸ್ಸು ಎಷ್ಟು?
49.
49. ये समझ गया. ये मजा आ रहा है मेरे को. What is your age? 49.
ये रियल टाइम ट्रांसलेटर भी होता है, मतलब
बोलने पे ना.
वो बोलेंगे एंड इधर पे वो ट्रांसलेट होगा, आप बोलोगे ट्रांसलेट होगा. बट
वो अभी नहीं ड्राइव कर रहे हैं ना अभी, इसलिए वो परेशान नहीं करना ऐसे. और क्या पूछो, बोलना भाई. ये तो देख, लैंग्वेज तो देख. निवुई कैब अन्नु एस्टू समयाडिंदा ओडिस्तरेंद्रिद्री.
ಎಷ್ಟು ವರ್ಷದಿಂದ ನಿಯರ್.
ओके.
ನೀವು ಈ ಕ್ಯಾಬ್ ಅನ್ನು ಎಷ್ಟು ಸಮಯದಿಂದ ಓಡಿಸುತ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಿ?
नेक्स्ट टू इम्पॉसिबल है ये.